Hello and welcome. My name is daSilva. I'm the executive chef at Spoke Wine Bar in Somerville, Mass. I am a 2015 StarChefs.com Boston Rising Star. Today I'll be cooking green garlic Spaetzle in the VitaPrep 3 by Vitamix. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to do for the Spaetzle batter, I'm just going to incorporate these 4 ingredients. So I've got flour, milk, eggs, green garlic, and some chives. I'm going to start by chopping the chives, and we're just going to do a rough chop and let the VitaPrep 3 kind of do all the hard work for us here. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to add the milk to the VitaPrep. So I'm just going to add the green garlic and the chives. And you want to add the milk first so that the blender can get going. All right, so now I'm going to turn on the machine, start it on low speed, and then gradually turn it up to high. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 4 eggs to the mixture, puree that for about 20 more seconds, and then I'm going to add the wet ingredients to the flour. We're going to stir this to combine, and basically what you're looking for is pancake batter consistency. The only difference here is that it's going to be bright green. So our batter has set up. It's been in the refrigerator for 1 hour. I cut the tip off, and now I'm going to be piping it into some salted water. And you want to pipe into circles here. You don't want to pipe all the batter right on top of each other, because then you'll just end up with one gooey mess. And you can see this is a really beautiful, beautiful pureed batter. And that's all a credit to the power of the VitaPrep. You know, I didn't really have to do much here. I just kind of threw 5 ingredients in the blender, pureed it, and you've got these beautiful green garlic Spaetzle ready to go. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil onto some parchment paper on a sheet tray here, and then I'm gonna pull the noodles out of the water. Now I'm just gonna chill these in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes until they set up. I just pulled the Spaetzle out of the refrigerator. It's been chilling for about 30 minutes. It's nice and cool now, and I've got a pan on the stove getting nice and warm. I'm just gonna add the Spaetzle. So we can see now that the Spaetzle is turning golden brown on the edges. So now I'm just going to give it one flip, and that's exactly what you're looking for. So it's nice and golden brown on the outside. Some of the noodles on the inside are still kind of untouched and tender. So you're going to get a full range of textures with this dish. And then we're going to go right onto the plate. The great thing about this time of year is we have some really nice vegetables popping up out of the ground. So the first thing that we're going to start with are these. These are stinging nettles. So I'm just going to add these into the saute pan. A little bit of heavy cream. And while we're waiting for that to cook, our next ingredient that we're going to use, these are some morel mushrooms. And they've got a beautiful honeycomb texture on the outside and really subtle, delicate mushroom flavor. I'm going to add some sliced green garlic. And at this point, we're ready to go. I'm just going to pull them off the heat, and we'll begin plating. All right, and you want to get a good mix of everything on here. You don't want to cover this in too much cream, because we are going to finish this with a beautiful cheese called clomage. We have the crispy Spaetzle on the bottom of the plate. We topped it off with the morels, the nettles, and the green garlic. And now the final step in the process, we're just going to take some of this beautiful local cheese and spin it up in the Vitamix. And then the clomage is ready to go. So we've got this beautiful sauce now. We're just gonna sauce the green garlic Spaetzle with some of the clomage here. And then the final step, we're just gonna add some beautiful, delicate spring greens. So we've got a little bit of filet cress, very similar to pea tendrils, and then some really, really nice sour red vein sorrel. So here we have the finished dish. We have green garlic Spaetzle with stinging nettles, morels, clomage, and we did it all in the VitaPrep 3.